Hi friends, I'm just sitting down tonight. Well, to be honest with you, I was gonna say to plan, but in full transparency, what happened was I walked into my craft room because I am bored and then thought about doing something silly that I know I won't use, like setting up a passport tin. And I thought, no, what I really need to do is kind of tweak my standard size system that I'm probably going to be in for the remainder of 2023 because I know this is the size that works for me. So a little bit of a shift that has happened. If you've been following me, I had stopped all my Cocoa Daisy subscriptions. And the thing about Cocoa Daisy is that you get a box of everything you need. That's all coordinated together nicely for pocket decorations, for dashboards, for tabs, for stickers, everything. And I don't have any of that stuff anymore, so I'm kind of piecemealing my planner together, and I just switched out of my Vanderspec Janet Leather Brown into this Moterm, and the pocket configuration is a little bit different, and I thought I need to find some things that I want to put in here. Now, I'm not a overly decorative pocket person. So what I have in here now are Post-it notes and clear little transparent page marker things. So I wanted it to be functional. Went over to my closet, opened it up, and I had forgotten that I have a cloth and paper haul and JetPens haul that I've had sitting in there for probably a month or two that I haven't shared with you guys. And so some of those items I want to incorporate into the system, and I thought this would be the perfect time to do that sort of haul video. So what I do have here is just, I refreshed this yesterday with some new papers from my stash. I think some of them, like this is from Cocoa Daisy for sure. This paper is super old and I have no idea where it's from. But I'm just really loving this simple look, and that, yeah, that's as good as I can get for cohesiveness, I guess. So I'm really enjoying it. It's a little bit of color, a little bit of vintage vibe for me, but I do want to spruce up this pocket area. So as I go through this stuff, let's just look and do like a little haul video, and then maybe I'll decide what I want to put into my planner. So first up, we will do cloth and paper. My order did come in this linen bag, which I appreciate. That's really nice. That's how I was storing things in my closet. Man, I can't think tonight. So I did get these Matchstick page flags, and I had them on the back of this card, and I need to update and put some more black ones. I think I used a bunch of them at our last law update, marking pages to review. So that's updated. I'll try to link everything for you in the description below. Previously, I was using the Spotlight version of those, which is just a circle, but I was really liking the Matchstick ones, so I got those. It did come with this journaling card and a little packaging card, and then we'll jump into sticky notes. So I left this one on here. I usually take all of my sticky notes off of the paper packaging that it comes on that you see here. So this is what these look like, arched sticky notes. These are the color Aspen, and I actually have those in my setup already right here. And then this little card is what I had right here. So I'll put these into my storage container for now. Throw this away. I don't keep the paper. And then I got 2 sets of the square flags. They're on a transparent paper. You get 50 sheets, 2 different colors here, the Mykonos and the Apollo. Again, those were on this little card here. And then I also got this circle page flag set in palette volume 10. So you have like a clear, almost black, and a dark gray. I also wanted to add some of these appointment sticky notes. So a lot of times when I'm out and about, I'll want to grab just something to jot the appointment down on so I don't forget, and then transfer it to my calendar later. And that has been working for me. So I'm just going to take maybe 3 or 4 of these appointment sticky notes and put them in the back here behind my notepad. And then if I need those, I have those handy. And again, I'm not going to keep those on the paper, so get those put away as well. And then I think the rest of what I have is a freebie that I got and ink pens. Cleared off. This was like a bullet journal, maybe a $15 value that you got for free from Cloth and Paper when you had a certain minimum order. This is the most satisfying thing ever, is peeling these off, I think. Get that clear coating off. And it is maybe about B6 size, around there. I haven't measured it. Cardboard, and then just dot grid pages on a spiral, which I thought was nice for a free gift with purchase. Has a quote on the back, and then their Cloth and Paper logo on the back of the acrylic. So I don't know what I'll use this for. You can never have too many notebooks, right? So I was pleased with that little freebie. And then the rest are ink pens, and we will talk about those and of course do a pen testing. But let me flip the camera around for you guys so you can get a little bit of a better angle. So first let's talk about the JetPens haul that I got, and then we'll do the back to the Cloth and Paper, the ink pens that I got there. So I have to start with kind of going back a little bit, I guess, and saying that this is the friction pen that I use in my traveler's notebook a lot, and I wanted to order refills for it. So when it did run out, that I would be prepared and not have to wait for an ink refill. So I did go ahead and order 0.5 blue ink, 0.38 black ink, and 0.5 green ink, and those just go in the barrel of this multi-pen. I did pick up another multi-pen at JetPens while I was there. This is the Sarasa multi-pen 0.5. So this is where we'll start some of our pen testing. So again, this is the Sarasa multi 0.5. So there is the blue ink, and then we can go through here. We have the green and the red and the black. I like this multi-pen because the barrel's a little bit thicker, so that's fun. I like sometimes to have a different size barrel. So that's the multi-pen I ordered, and then I did go ahead and pick up refills for it as well in several colors, all 0.5 here, and these should work in that multi-pen. And then the last thing I got from JetPens was the Juice Up 0.4. And I typically prefer a finer tip ink pen, so that's why I got this one. No issues with smudging or anything like that. And I've been using it just on regular copy paper and have been enjoying that one as well. So that's the Pilot Juice Up. Okay, let's go back to cloth and paper. I did refill one of my favorite ink pens from them, or restock, I guess. I only had one of these. I think this is called the Hesu in the white barrel. It is a 0.5 tip black gel ink, and I just really liked the white barrel and how it wrote. So this is the 0.5 Hesu with the white barrel. Again, no issues with smearing, and I love them so much. I just went ahead and grabbed 3 of those to have on hand. And then I've had these before. These are like cloth and paper's version of a dot marker, the Maru liners, and I think this one's violet. And I just picked it up to have another option. These are kind of fun because the barrel is shorter, they're really petite, and they have different colors. If you're familiar with like the Zig clean color dots, these just gave me a few more colors to have on hand. And then I don't usually use a mechanical pencil. I saw that they had this delguard, and it is in a 0.5, and I thought I would like to have a nice mechanical pencil just in case I needed it. What did I say it was called? Delguard. Make sure I spelled that correctly. So that is the pencil from Cloth and Paper. I did get it in a white barrel. I don't remember if they have other barrel colors, but it's really nice. And we will move right along to the Clear Body Snowwhite G302. This again is from Cloth and Paper. And it is also a nice black gel ink that will work on a variety of papers. And then we have one more. This is the noiseless pen. And I was like, what does that mean? And then I got it and I understood. Very minimal noise. I mean, it's pretty much noiseless compared to another retractable pen, you know. So that's what's special about this one, I guess. And it is in a 0.5 millimeter black ink. And it is noiseless. So that's kind of fun. All right, so this is Erin Condren paper, in case you're wondering. It's just a notebook that I keep that I do all of my pen testing in, and then it sits on my desk. That way, if I ever need to reference anything, they're all together there for me. So those are the ink pens that I got from JetPens and Cloth and Paper. So then wrapping up here, I guess I need to decide if any of my stuff works in these pockets. I have used my traveler's notebook for a wallet before, but I really don't want to do that. My current wallet system is working well for me. So I might just kind of go through here. This is my stash and see if there's anything. I wonder if instead of having this little card, I had wanted to make like an in case of emergency card that has my husband's phone number and stuff on it. We could put that there, and maybe instead of having this, I could use the actual packaging for some of these. Now, the other thing that I have to be careful with is I'm very particular about having anything in my pocket that adds a lot of lumpiness. I don't think that that is going to. It doesn't have too much bulk. And I think I'll do just the Matchstick ones for right now because those are my preference. And then if these are going to fit, I could do the square flags in that color and the other color black that I have. Well, well, I don't know about this. This might be annoying to me. Getting those in and out. We'll have to see how they function. Maybe live with it a couple of days. That's typically how I have to do things. So the bulk seems okay to me. It's not too bulky. I would have all three there. And then I have some graph paper and just those arched sticky notes that I showed you. Nothing in the zipper pocket for right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like how that's lying. I think I'm going to change my mind. Too much. If it's already bothering me, it probably will in the long run as well. So back to this card we go. Maybe I'll just put that in this pocket and make an in case of emergency contact for that one. Let's see what else I have over here in my stash that would fit. Okay, I have these. These are from, oh, I can't even think right now. Muji. That took me a minute. So they're just like a craft paper Post-it note, which I kind of enjoy using. So I'll put those in there as well. And then we're going to call that good. We're going to call that updated and refreshed. We'll live with that for a few days and see if I get bored with it or how it functions, or if I'm missing something or reaching for something that's not in there. But I think I have all my bases covered. So the only thing I need to do is add a in case of emergency card for down here. So we'll work on that at some point. So that was just me fiddling around with my planner tonight. Felt like a good time to share the JetPens and the cloth and paper haul with you guys. Let me know if you guys have questions. I will try to link everything in the description below. But I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Have a great evening.